most of their games involved running. There are some games where you sit, like a memory game, but most of the games involve running. Another game that the children love is the run and scream game. I don't know exactly why they like this so much. It's non-competitive. You're just competing with yourself to better your time. And you run as far as you can without taking a breath and stake that down, and then you go back and try it again. And there's a book out called Indian Running, and it describes how the early people taught even their toddlers to run, because before the horse, the running was so important. It was the way they hunted, it was survival, it was the way they communicated. Lewis and Clark said in their journals that they were always amazed if they got 200 miles downstream or upstream, that they'd meet up with Indians who knew where they'd been, who they were, where they were going. Well, it's because the Indian people had runners out. And if you had a message for somebody in Billings, you just ran it down there. The games are very popular, and I have been very surprised at how they hold the attention. Sometimes people stand back, and young people stand back, children. They don't really want to get into it, and then in a few minutes they are in the game. The games just draw people in, and all of a sudden you become one, and you're talking and laughing, and you're talking to people that you haven't had a chance to talk to, haven't had an opportunity to talk to. Well, that's why I'm so excited about this Indian education program that's now coming into the schools, because they will be teaching a curriculum that belongs to all of us. And these games belong to everyone. And they were important in the early days, and they're still important. They're not just Indian games. They belong to everyone. And it's surprising to me how many of these games that the settlers were playing. And I just think it's, I guess I can't quite express it, but I think this whole program is something that, this history, it's long overdue to be taught in the schools. And it's just part of our heritage. And it doesn't matter what nationality you are, it's part of our heritage.